friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be going through my backpack and all the things that I've been carrying around with me for fall semester for my in-person classes. I've had this backpack probably since 2015. I had originally bought it for a flight and for travel because it has so many wonderful pockets that I'm going to show you. And I decided instead of getting a new backpack this year, this one would be perfect. So to start, I have two pockets on the side. I carry my water bottle and coffee. So I'll start from the top and work my way down. The bottom one, since it's cushioned a little bit more, I have my laptop in here, and this laptop case my mother had made for me, and it's cushioned as well for my laptop. And the reason why I take my laptop to school is because I had one course that was predominantly, it was supposed to be in person, but most of the classes were held on Zoom. So I would take my laptop and get a study room in the library to attend my Zoom class. And then my geology class was right after that, and that one was in person. So that's why I took this with me. I like doing Zoom on my laptop more than my phone. So mental pockets. I have my planner, and I love this one. It's a traditional school planner, and it's got, I didn't use it for April though, it's got the traditional month layout, and then it has individual days. So I liked being able to use that for planning and scheduling, especially since two of my classes were strictly online this year. Next, this is my notebook that just has paper in it, and these are for in-class notes that I take in geology. Now, this booklet here is kind of like a catch-all, kind of like my junk drawer, but actually I use these things. In here, I have my charger for my laptop, and also I have an extra charger for my phone. And this has a little clip on it so that I can hold it in here so I don't lose it, because I don't know. In here, I have my highlighters and some extra pencils. Never know when you're going to need some extra pencils. And I use my highlighter to kind of check, it's like my check-off list on my planner. And all my classes are color-coded, which I'll go into in a moment. I have these little cushion spots right here, these little pockets. So in here I have an extra stapler for my geology labs. I had to take them out of my book that I'm going to show you in a minute, and there were usually multiple papers involved, so I stapled them. pictures from the internet that I found, and I colored them and put them in this clear folder. I'm going to be reusing these folders for next semester, but I will show you how I do this one. So I've got these tabs along the side, and they just go through each chapter. I've got some more chapters to add to this actually. I was just using them to study for the final, because my last final is going to be on the last chapters we studied. So I put my notes, and then I put the slide notes, and then I put the quiz up there to make sure that I remembered the answers, the concepts for studying. In the back, today I will be a unicorn folder. This is holding my study guide. My study guide notes right now. So this is psychology, and this course was supposed to be an in-person course, but the professor felt more comfortable on Zoom. So this was my Zoom course that I would go bright and early to the library to and take it. So that's psychology, sensation, and perception. So just put that up there. Okay, now my next course. This one's gigantic because it's actually two courses in one. This is Geology 111. And yes, when I transferred to this school, I needed a lab, science course with a lab. So I picked geology because I love geology. So I took a picture of quartz crystals and colored them to show the amethyst, citrine, black smoky quartz is all along the side here, and pink, which is rose quartz, and white. I didn't have white down, but green is aventurine. So this holds these are all my geology lecture notes, and as you saw from my book bag, showing you what's in my bag, I have in my note folder, I still have some notes to put in here. These are all my lecture notes. And then I have a folder here. I really didn't need to use this folder, and I'll show you what I'm doing with these folders in another video. But my professor did give us a syllabus, so I did put that in there. And this side is for my lab. So, yeah, this is a monster. So I've got all my lab assignments, and then I've got my study guide for my first test. And I filled out the study guide and all the labs that we've done. And this folder, I ended up taking it out and with me because I would carry my labs in them. Some of the labs he gave back, some of the labs he didn't. So this was my last lab, and I had to email that to him because we didn't have in-person class. This is my geology book, and I got this big folder because it had to be in the binder, but I put it at the end because I was afraid I would tear it. So this is all that we've gone over this semester. So that's that. And then this is, oh sorry, man, this is my geology lab book. So we would read out of it, and then these lines are perforated, so he would assign us, our instructor would assign us pages, and we'd pull them out, staple them together. So this is all geology. So I do have two online courses. My psychology and geology I took Mondays and Wednesdays. it's just a course that satisfied one of my health requirements for core. So I thought this was a fitting picture to color for this one. It says P is for pandemic. When it grows sick, things spreads around everywhere. It's like the earth has a boo-boo. But boo-boos always get better. We're still looking to see if our boo-boo gets better from COVID-19. But then there's the moon saying, want to scooch down a bit. It's cute. So that's that. So this was basically about infectious diseases and that have impacted the whole world. So I chose Minecraft as my folder just because I thought the creeper kind of looked plague-like. So I did the same thing with this one. I just, these little things have modules. So we had 14 modules and then a project. I have to get printer ink to print out my final project, but my final project was a paper